bro, it's like all the car manufacturers right now are high on that hidden lift because what's going on, bro? Like, what's going on? First of all, we got the AMG GT 4-door, and then we got the Ferrari Luce, which was really, really bad. And now we have this. And BMW just unveiled the new M3 concept, which has its own controversies. But in today's video, we are going to be talking about this in particular, the new Audi Nuvolari. And in today's video is all you need to know about it, all we know about it so far, and my thoughts on it. So stick around to the end of the video. But before we get started, guys, I am Meno, and this is my YouTube channel. And in this channel, we'll talk cars and all things related to cars. So if you're interested, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, watch the video to the end, and if you like it, give the video a thumbs up. And with that said, thank you for tuning in, and let's get started. So first of all, let's start off with the name, Nuvolari. So Audi chose this name, Nuvolari, to pay homage to the Italian racing driver Tazio Nuvolari, who was the 1932 AIACR European champion. And secondly, this car has an engine. So back in 2023, Audi made a plan to go fully electric, which means that they were not going to add any new model to their lineup that uses the internal combustion engine. And then by 2030, they're going to phase out every single model in their lineup that uses the internal combustion engine, which means that the already existing models that they are making already with internal combustion engine, they're going to stop making them with internal combustion engines. Well, 3 years since they made that plan, which is now in 2026, they've released a brand new model, which is this, the Nuvolari, and it uses an engine. And you might be wondering what really happened. Well, it turns out that back in 2025, they cancelled that plan to go fully electric, and that's why we got the new Nuvolari. And this goes to show you that even with other plans to go fully electric, that's something that the customers did not really ask for. And now coming over to the powertrain, so this car uses a 4-liter twin-turbo V8 engine that can rev up to 10,000 RPM. It produces 789 horsepower and 713 Nm of torque. It drives the railways only via an 8-speed dual-clutch automatic transmission, but that's not all, because it uses 3 electric motors that can produce 148 horsepower each. 2 is at the front and 1 at the back, helping the engine, and they're going to be powered by a 7.3 kWh battery pack. So altogether, the system puts out 987 horsepower, which is crazy. And if all this sounds familiar, that's because it is familiar. So this car uses the same platform as the Lamborghini Temerario, so they use the same chassis, the same gearbox, the same engine, the same electrical components. The only difference here is that the Nuvolari makes a little bit more horsepower. It makes 60 horsepower more than the Temerario, and that's going to be really interesting to see how this car performs against the Temerario. So now coming over to the performance, so Audi claims that this car can do 0 to 100 kilometers an hour, that's 0 to 62 miles an hour in 2.6 seconds, 0 to 200 kilometers an hour in 6.8 seconds, with a top speed of 350 kilometers an hour, that's around 217 miles an hour, with Formula 1 inspired innovations, which they claim as well. So in case you don't know, Audi is now in Formula 1. What's the takeaway from all this? Well, it's going to be quick. Like, it's going to be really quick. Like, the car to be comparing this to is the Lamborghini Temerario. On paper, they both perform the same, but we know that in real life, the Temerario is much faster. So that could be the same case here. And also given the fact that this car makes 60 horsepower more than the Lamborghini Temerario, so I expect it to be faster in real life. If it's going to be faster than the Temerario, I do not know, but I know for a fact that it's going to be much faster in real life. And now coming over to the design, which is where it gets a little bit tricky, because I am conflicted about how I feel about this car. Like, I don't know if I like it or if I hate it, because looking at this car, I feel like there is something missing. Like, I feel like there is something missing, but I can't pinpoint it. Like, there is something off to me about how this car looks. Like, they've still kept the, Audi's design language and design pattern. And if you look at this car from the front, you can still see like a subtle image of the R8, but I feel like there is something missing from this car. I don't know if, like, it doesn't look bad. It doesn't look bad, but at the same time, it doesn't look beautiful. Like, you can't say this car looks beautiful. You just can't. But you can't say it looks bad at the same time. Like, there is something that I can't pinpoint it, but I feel like there is something missing from this car. I'm really conflicted right now. I don't know if it's because of how boxy and squared up it looks. And looking at this car from the front, it still features the iconic Audi grille, but here it looks much straight down and more squared up. And the headlight looks like it was inspired by the Bugatti Chiron. And the headlights are one of the features that made this car look as good as it does. I know it doesn't look good entirely, but this headlight is helping. On the side, there is nothing much going on except from panels on panels, and which I think is carbon fiber panels and it still retains this black pattern, this black element on the side intake, which is similar to what you would find in the Audi R8. At the back is all grills, like all black grills, and at the center of it is the exhaust tips. And I was really shocked to learn that this car uses an engine, because when I saw it for the first time, I was totally convinced that it's going to be fully electric. Like, I was shocked to the bones when I realized it uses an engine. Like, it's crazy. Well, eyes for the win. And now coming over to the interior. The interior of this car is one aspect that I can say it doesn't look good. Like, considering the amount of money that you're going to be paying for this car, man, it doesn't look good. Like, the best way to describe this interior is like, you know, those heavy duty pickup trucks that are built to be specifically used in construction sites, in industrial zones, industrial areas, in, you know, those factories, to drive around officers and engineers around, to move people from one place to another. Like, those pickup trucks that have, like, you know, this rigid interior with like heavy metals on the inside to tank those kinds of usage. That's what this interior looks like to me. Like, I think this interior looks like something from, I don't know if it's Rivian or the F-150 or the Toyota Tacoma or the Tundra, but it looks like a pickup truck to me. It doesn't look like a supercar, it looks like a pickup truck to me. So in terms of the overall design of this car, I don't really know how I would compile my feelings about it, but the best way I would describe the overall design of this car is like, you know, those cyberpunk movies, like those cars they use in cyberpunk movies, like, that look cool. Yes, they look cool, but they don't particularly look beautiful. You can't say they look beautiful, but they look cool, but they're not beautiful. That's how I would describe this car. So in terms of overall design, I'll give this car a 6 out of 10. Let me know in the comments if that's too high or too low, and give me your ratings in the comment section down below. And now coming over to the chassis and the chassis components, like, there isn't much information about this car in that aspect, but like I said earlier, it uses the same platform and chassis as the Lamborghini Temerario, so they both use the same aluminum chassis and chassis components, the same, you know, electrical components, and the same chassis hardwares, including the suspension. The major differences comes in the way the chassis is tuned, like the way the chassis is tuned to behave, and the overall dynamics of the chassis under use. So Audi used a clever torque vectorial mapping system to make this possible, which they call the Quattro Predictive Ride System, which was helped develop by the Formula 1 team driver Gabriel Bortoleto. And what this means is that this car should be good around tracks, and also evident by the fact that this car also has active wing at the front and at the back. So it will be fun to see how this car performs against the likes of the Porsches. I don't think it's going to be the Porsches, but I think it's going to put up a good fight. And finally, in terms of the production, this car is going to go into production in 2027, if not later this year in 2026, and delivery should start anywhere from late 2027 into 2028 as a 2028 model, and they're going to make only 499 units of it, and each one will be having a starting price of $500,000. So let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Let me know what you think about the interior, the exterior, the overall design, like the power units, everything about the car. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And if you want to see me compare this car against the Temerario or any other car, let me know in the comments down below. Just let me know your overall thoughts in the comments down below. And with that said, we've come to the end of the video, guys. So if you enjoyed the video, please go ahead and give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more, and share the video with your friends and family if you think they're going to like it. And with that said, thank you for watching and thank you for tuning in. Now we'll see you in the next one. Peace out and stay safe.